Here's a really neat opportunity to have fun and learn at the same time.
Exploring. We're all here from different kinds of posts to talk about our jobs as elected officers.
As youth leaders.
Youth officers.
In a youth-led program, but you've got to learn the ropes to be a good officer, and that's what this presentation is about.
By the way, when we talk about post participants in this video, we're talking about all explorers, officers and non-officers alike.
We may be from different posts, from different kinds of participating organizations, local businesses, and government agencies who provide us with advisors and a cool program. But our roles as officers start from the same page.
Right. It's a great place for how-to info on whatever office you're holding.
Good book, all right. But let's talk first about being a leader. Being a leader isn't about being a control freak. It's about a cooperative team kind of thing.
Leadership in exploring is about developing the best in everyone and coming up with an awesome list of events and a program that all of the explorers in the post have contributed to. It's like leadership through service.
Leadership as service. What a concept. Don't be a jerk, be a friend. Everyone's got something to offer. That means
you learn to think for yourself.
You have respect for the value of each person.
You learn to listen and think about how other people feel.
you're very clear about your expectations and the expectations of other people.
You make a commitment to carry out your responsibilities.
Look at each problem as challenges to overcome.
Notice improvement and take every opportunity to give someone a lift. We all need to hear the good stuff. And say it right when it happens. Timing is everything.
Cut some slack. We're all human. We mess up. Sometimes it's even funny. So be responsible, but keep it light.
Now this one's serious. Think about your actions. What are your thoughts and feelings when you carry out your responsibilities?
Change is hard, but we've got to do it to grow. So Post Explorers can grow, and so the Post program can grow.
Figure out what's really important and then put your actions behind those things.
As a leader, what's really important is to look for each post participant's strong suits and let them use their strengths to carry out the tasks of the post.
That's a look at leadership in general. Now we're each different officers from different posts, but the duties of our offices are the same no matter what kind of post we're in.
As president, you are the top leader, but don't let that go to your head. It'll be some work. You're responsible for keeping the post running like a team.
Actually, the word team is key here for a successful post. Whether you're dealing with each other as officers, youth participants, or the adult advisors and representatives of the participating organization.
Couldn't have said it better myself. You're also responsible for approaching the whole exploring thing as fun and helping everyone else to do the same. So you cooperate with the other officers and make sure the post program comes off as planned. On a more official note, you represent the post at the program planning conferences, and you're available to report to the participating organization and the post committee. You also present the annual report to the participating organization. Now, all that sounds like a lot, but you also delegate responsibilities by appointing youth chairpersons for special projects and post-meeting activities. See, that's how the youth participants learn leadership.
Oh yeah, this leadership concept in exploring isn't just for officers, it's for everyone in the post.
Everybody has some special ability or strength that the post can benefit from, and it's up to you officers to make sure everyone's strengths are put to use by serving on post activity committees.
I'm the administrative vice president. My duties can be summed up quickly. R&R. That's recruiting and recognition. Of course, I stand in for the president when I am needed, but R&R are my main priorities. I am in charge of recruiting. I make sure people who might be interested know about the post. I encourage everyone in the post to bring friends that might want to join. And I follow up with explorers who seem to be losing interest. I try to talk to them, find out what the deal is, and let the other officers know so that we can do something about the situation. I make sure new participants are introduced and help them feel comfortable with the rest of us. If youth participants have accomplished something special, whether it is exploring or not, like an award at school or something, I make sure that achievement is recognized in front of the entire post. I make sure visitors to our post meetings are recognized and help to feel welcome.
I am the program vice president for my post, and I consider myself sort of an information central kind of a guy. I arrange the program planning process for the post, which means I get the fun part of this whole organization up and running. I maintain a post activity file to come up with a fun, balanced, challenging program for the year. I know this sounds like a lot, but there is an associate advisor assigned to help the program beat with program planning.
As administrative vice president, I also have an associate advisor assigned to me. I know what you're thinking, but this is a youth-run program. You're absolutely correct. But help from an advisor can be a good thing. Advisors have connections, you know, and it helps the Post stay organized.
Don't worry, Exploring is a youth-led program. The adult roles that advisors play are just what they are, advisors.
That's right. The program VP may be Information Central, but as secretary, I'm Communication Central. I manage all the communications and publicity for the Post. I keep Post attendance and participation records. Using the Explorer Secretary's records, I write Post correspondence and record the minutes for each meeting.
Last week, we voted on a super activity on a 6-state NASA tour.
Oh, can't you take a joke? And besides, I'm supposed to be the dramatic one. However, an expensive trip like that would put any Post treasurer to their knees. Because the secretary keeps the minutes for all meetings, a lot of times I have to remind the other officers and explorers about decisions that have been made that affect all of us. I publish the Post newsletter and keep the Post telephone network informed, and circulate our publicity through the local media. Sometimes this job requires me to be in more than one place at the same time, so I have to delegate, and that's good because it gives other explorers a chance to develop their leadership skills. Here at Communications Central, there's never a dull moment.
As treasurer, I'm the last on the list, but certainly not the least of the officers. I handle the money. I'm the CFO, that's Chief Financial Officer. I keep track of all the money. I collect it, deposit it, spend it. I make sure there's enough to accomplish each activity that will cost money. I make regular reports to the explorers and the officers. Any spending is approved by the officers or the Post Committee according to the amount. An associate advisor or consultant who knows about finance is assigned to the treasurer to keep the books properly.
Other important sessions you'll have within the Post Officer Seminar deal with the Post meeting agenda and the code and bylaws. You'll decide how your meetings will run, and you and your Post will write your own behavior code.
So have a great year.
Remember to have fun and learn at the same time.
This whole exploring thing is guaranteed cool.
Don't forget, leadership is service.